Many people believe that drinking a glass of plain water before bed is a healthy habit. It feels natural. You want to stay hydrated. You want to flush your body before sleep. But after the age of 60, this simple habit is often the exact reason so many people wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning, wide awake, restless, and unable to fall back asleep. The issue isn't hydration itself. The issue is how your body handles water at night as it gets older. Plain water does not help your body prepare for sleep. It doesn't calm the nervous system. It doesn't warm the body. And it doesn't provide the nutrients your brain and muscles quietly need to shift into deep, restorative rest. Instead, it moves quickly through your system and heads straight for the bladder. As we age, several things change at the same time. The hormone that helps your body hold water overnight becomes less active. Melatonin production slowly declines year by year, and the bladder becomes more sensitive to pressure and volume. So even a small amount of plain water can send an early signal that pulls you out of deep sleep, often right when your body should be repairing itself the most. But here's the reassuring part. You do not need to stop drinking at night. You simply need to drink more intelligently. In this video, I'll share 5 gentle drinks that can replace plain water in the evening. They're commonly used by older adults who want to sleep more deeply, wake up less often, and feel calmer and more refreshed in the morning. These drinks don't overload the bladder. They don't chill the stomach. And when used at the right time, they help your body stay comfortably hydrated without interrupting sleep. And the final drink on this list does more than support rest. It also helps the body recover overnight, supports muscle comfort, and leaves many people feeling lighter in the legs by morning. So stay with me until the end, because even one small change tonight can begin to shift your sleep in a noticeable way. After 60, sleep is no longer just about closing your eyes. Your body needs signals that tell it it's safe to rest now. Instead of cutting fluids out completely, the goal is to choose drinks that provide calming nutrients. Things like magnesium to relax muscles, glycine to quiet the brain, or plant compounds that gently support your natural sleep rhythm. These drinks help your body hold hydration inside the tissues where it's useful, rather than sending it straight to the bladder. And you don't need much, just a small cup, at the right time, with the right ingredients. All 5 drinks I'm about to share have one thing in common. They are not just water. They help your body shift from alert mode into rest mode. Some soothe the nervous system. Some support natural melatonin pathways. Others gently stabilize minerals that affect nighttime bladder signals. And most importantly, they don't spike blood sugar, overstimulate the brain, or create that uncomfortable, wide-awake feeling in the middle of the night. Let's start with the most familiar option, a warm, gentle drink many people already have at home. Drink number 5. A comforting nighttime option that supports natural sleep signals. Warm, unsweetened almond milk. Many people assume only traditional milk helps with sleep, but after 60, digestion often becomes more sensitive, and lactose can quietly cause discomfort, bloating, or restlessness at night. Unsweetened almond milk is often a calmer alternative. When gently warmed and used in a small amount, it provides magnesium and naturally occurring amino acids that help the nervous system settle. Magnesium supports muscle relaxation and helps quiet overactive nerve signals. And tryptophan, an amino acid found in nut-based drinks, plays a role in serotonin production, which the body later converts into melatonin at night. In observational research involving older adults, warm almond milk consumed in the evening has been associated with longer periods of uninterrupted sleep and fewer nighttime awakenings. What matters most is how you use it. Choose an unsweetened version without added flavors. Warm about half a cup, roughly 120 to 150 milliliters. Drink it slowly about 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. Some people like to add a small pinch of cinnamon for warmth and comfort, but it's optional. This isn't about drinking more. It's about giving your body a gentle signal that the day is ending. If your evenings often feel restless or your sleep feels light, this simple change may be a calm place to begin. And if almond milk doesn't suit you, don't worry. The next drink contains no calories at all, yet it has one of the strongest calming effects on the mind before sleep. If warm almond milk helps your body begin to unwind, the next drink focuses on something even more important after 60, the mind. Many people don't struggle to fall asleep because they're uncomfortable. They struggle because their thoughts are still active. The body is in bed, but the brain hasn't fully slowed down yet. That's where the next option becomes helpful. Drink number 4. A calming herbal infusion that helps quiet the mind before sleep. Chamomile tea. Chamomile has been used for generations, not as a sleeping pill, but as a gentle signal to the nervous system that it's time to rest. It contains a natural plant compound that interacts with calming pathways in the brain, the same pathways involved in relaxation and emotional regulation. When these pathways become more active, mental tension eases, breathing naturally slows, and the body begins to shift out of alert mode. In observational studies involving older adults, evening chamomile tea has been linked to fewer nighttime awakenings and an easier transition into sleep, without grogginess the next morning. What makes chamomile different from many other teas is what it doesn't contain. No caffeine, no stimulants, and no ingredients that interfere with natural sleep rhythms. To use it properly, steep 1 chamomile tea bag in hot water for about 5 to 7 minutes. Let it cool slightly until warm, not hot. Sip it slowly, about 45 to 60 minutes before bedtime. Avoid adding sugar or honey, especially if you're sensitive to blood sugar changes at night. If you enjoy a bit more warmth, a thin slice of fresh ginger can be added, but only a small amount. Chamomile doesn't force sleep. It simply creates the conditions where sleep can happen more naturally. If you often lie down with your mind still racing, this drink may help bring a noticeable sense of calm. While chamomile works primarily on the brain, the next drink focuses on something quieter, but just as disruptive to sleep after 60. Your mineral balance. Even a slight imbalance in electrolytes can increase bladder sensitivity, trigger muscle tension, or cause restless sensations that pull you out of sleep. That brings us to the next option. Drink number 3. A mineral-supporting drink that helps calm muscles and reduce nighttime bladder signals. Lightly warmed coconut water. When used carefully, coconut water can help stabilize nerve communication and smooth muscle activity in the body. It naturally contains potassium, magnesium, and a small amount of sodium, minerals that help regulate how muscles and nerves behave at night. In older adults, low potassium levels have been associated with more frequent nighttime urination and fragmented sleep patterns. When these minerals are gently restored through food-based sources, sleep quality often improves within days. However, coconut water must be used correctly. It should never be consumed cold at night. It should never be consumed right before bed. And it should not be used if you've been advised to limit potassium intake. The gentlest method is to dilute coconut water with warm water in a 1-to-1 ratio. Use about 100 to 120 milliliters total. Sip it slowly after dinner, and allow at least 1 full hour before going to sleep. Some people add a thin slice of fresh ginger for warmth and digestive comfort. When used this way, coconut water supports hydration inside the tissues instead of sending fluids straight to the bladder. Many older adults notice fewer leg cramps, less restlessness, and fewer nighttime awakenings when mineral balance improves. If you've ever woken up despite drinking very little in the evening, this gentle adjustment may help break that pattern. Now, while coconut water helps stabilize the body, the next drink works at a deeper level, where stress hormones are regulated. For many people after 60, sleep problems are not caused by the bladder or the environment. They're caused by cortisol staying too high at night. And that leads us to the next option. Drink number 2. A warm evening drink that helps lower nighttime stress signals. Golden milk with a pinch of black pepper. Cortisol is often called the stress hormone. When it remains elevated at night, the body stays alert even when you're physically tired. Your heart rate doesn't slow the way it should. Your brain doesn't fully release sleep signals, and rest becomes shallow or interrupted. Turmeric contains a natural compound that supports the body's stress response system. When absorbed properly, it helps calm the pathways that keep the mind on high alert. Black pepper plays an important role here. It helps the body absorb turmeric more effectively. When combined with warm plant-based milk, the overall effect is gentle but noticeable. In studies involving adults using turmeric in the evening, participants showed improved relaxation and deeper sleep patterns over time. To prepare it, mix about half a teaspoon of turmeric powder with a small pinch of black pepper into a small cup of warm milk. Almond, oat, or walnut milk all work well. Drink it slowly about 1 hour before bedtime. Avoid making it too strong, and avoid drinking it on a completely empty stomach. This drink doesn't just support sleep, it also supports nighttime recovery and eases the stiffness many people notice in the morning. If stress or tension tends to follow you into bed, this may be a comforting ritual to try. And now we come to the final drink, the one that surprises most people. It supports sleep, recovery, and tissue comfort all at the same time. In observational research involving older adults, warm almond milk consumed in the evening has been associated with longer periods of uninterrupted sleep and fewer nighttime awakenings. What matters most is how you use it. Choose an unsweetened version without added flavors. Warm about half a cup, roughly 120 to 150 milliliters. Drink it slowly, about 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. Some people like to add a small pinch of cinnamon for warmth and comfort, but it's optional. This isn't about drinking more. It's about giving your body a gentle signal that the day is ending. If your evenings often feel restless or your sleep feels light, this simple change may be a calm place to begin. And if almond milk doesn't suit you, don't worry. The next drink contains no calories at all, yet it has one of the strongest calming effects on the mind before sleep. And now, we come to the final drink, the one most people never expect to help with sleep, yet it often brings the most noticeable change, especially after 60. Drink number 1. The most powerful nighttime drink for deeper sleep and overnight recovery. Warm gelatin or lightly diluted bone broth. This drink works differently from everything else on the list. It doesn't just help you fall asleep, it helps your body stay asleep and recover while you rest. Gelatin contains a specific amino acid called glycine. Glycine plays a direct role in calming the nervous system. It gently slows the heart rate, it slightly lowers core body temperature, and it increases the deep, slow brain waves associated with uninterrupted sleep. These are the exact signals your body needs to remain in deep sleep through the night. In clinical research, adults who consumed a small amount of glycine before bed experienced deeper sleep, fewer awakenings, and a clearer feeling in the morning, without grogginess or dependency. What makes glycine especially useful after 60 is that it doesn't force sleep like medication does. Instead, it supports your body's natural sleep cycle. Gelatin also supports collagen production during the night. That means better joint comfort, improved muscle recovery, and less stiffness in the morning. Bone broth works in a similar way. A gently simmered, low-sodium bone broth naturally contains gelatin, glycine, and minerals that support hydration inside the tissues, rather than pushing fluid to the bladder. To use gelatin, dissolve 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin into about 120 milliliters of warm water. Stir until fully dissolved. Sip slowly about 45 to 60 minutes before bedtime. If using bone broth, choose a low-sodium version. Warm it gently, not hot and not thick. Drink it on its own, without food. Many people notice improvement within just 1 or 2 nights when used consistently and in the right amount. This is not a miracle cure, but for older adults, small support at the right time can restore something very important: a peaceful, uninterrupted night. How to drink at night without waking up to urinate. At this point, you might be thinking, if I drink anything at night, won't I just wake up to pee? Not if you do it the right way. What matters is how much, when, and what you drink. First, you don't need a lot. About 100 to 150 milliliters is enough. More liquid does not improve sleep. It only increases bladder pressure. Second, timing matters. Drink your evening beverage 60 to 90 minutes before bed, not while already lying down. After you finish your drink, brush your teeth and go to the bathroom one last time. An empty bladder gives your nervous system peace and allows deeper sleep. Third, choose drinks that are nutrient-dense, not volume-heavy. Warm gelatin, golden milk, and almond milk help water stay inside tissues rather than rushing to the bladder. Fourth, sip slowly. Take 10 to 15 minutes. Breathe calmly as you drink. This prevents sudden bladder stimulation. And finally, test one drink per week. Your body is unique. Some people respond best to chamomile, others to gelatin. Trying them one at a time helps you discover what truly works for you. Final thoughts. After 60, sleep changes. Hormones shift. The nervous system becomes more sensitive. The bladder reacts faster. But that does not mean restless nights are inevitable. You don't need sleeping pills. You don't need to stop drinking at night entirely, and you don't need to accept waking up at 2 or 3 a.m. as normal. Sometimes the solution is simple. One small cup, the right ingredients, at the right time. If you choose wisely, your body can still sleep deeply and wake up feeling clear and light. So tell us in the comments, which drink will you try tonight? Your experience might help someone else sleep better too. If you found this video helpful, tap the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll be here each week, helping you understand your body better and guiding you toward the restful sleep you truly deserve. In observational research involving older adults, warm almond milk consumed in the evening has been associated with longer periods of uninterrupted sleep and fewer nighttime awakenings. What matters most is how you use it. Choose an unsweetened version without added flavors. Warm about half a cup, roughly 120 to 150 milliliters. Drink it slowly, about 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. Some people like to add a small pinch of cinnamon for warmth and comfort, but it's optional. This isn't about drinking more. It's about giving your body a gentle signal that the day is ending. If your evenings often feel restless or your sleep feels light, this simple change may be a calm place to begin. And if almond milk doesn't suit you, don't worry. The next drink contains no calories at all, yet it has one of the strongest calming effects on the mind before sleep.